Hello, good morning, afternoon. It's afternoon. You know I'm lying about what time it is. It is afternoon. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just throwing on some makeup because we're gonna go to a little cookout this evening with like a handful of friends. They are roasting a pig and all that fun stuff, and I'm so hungry already. But it's 1 o'clock now. I have a little bowl, a little ramekin here of trail mix that I'm snacking on while I do my makeup. It's kind of spicy. There's like pepper jack flavor. Get a little kick to it. I'm also drinking a cup of coffee. If it looks like I've been crying, it's because I have. But they were happy tears for once. I honestly don't think I've ever like happy cried like that before. But my dad texted me today or called me today and said he is cancer free. It has been exactly a year that he was diagnosed. And he found out yesterday evening that he is officially cancer-free and just has 2 yearly checkups from now on. They're going to do some blood work in 3 months, and then they're going to take out his port, and it's just going to be PET scans for every year for like the next 5 years or something like that. But so relieved. Whew, it's been a rough week, so that was a really good news. Anyway, I'm gonna start crying again if I talk about it. So it was a good day. Okay. But anyways, I need to get ready. So I thought I would catch up with you guys while I did a little makeup and we would chit chat a little bit. Because I don't think I've like recorded anything except some like random b-roll like footage for this vlog. But anyways, I'm going in with the Wild West palette because I haven't put it down since I got it. I actually really enjoy this palette quite a bit. I got snifflies now. I'm all congested because I've been crying. I hate crying. Yeah, last night we went and had dinner at Fat Pat's, which is like a little kind of, I don't know, casual dining place. A little bit like a sports bar-ish. It's got like really nice outdoor dining space though. And I had the best Caesar salad, which I will insert pictures. I'm gonna be like inserting footage while I talk and like pictures and stuff. Because I took a lot of footage, but there's no commentary or any explanation for any of this stuff. It was soup's good. Oh man, it was good. The chicken was delicious. Like a lot of times you order a Caesar salad, the chicken is so bland and everything, and they're just like relying on the dressing for flavor. They actually season their chicken here, and I was like, yes, I love that. I hate just bland ass chicken in a salad. It was Friday, and it was kind of like one of those things where you just go get drinks with friends type of thing, but we ended up eating dinner too. So all the ice has finally melted. I had one spot of ice that just did not want to melt, and it is almost 80 degrees today. It is in the 70s. It just is warm. It was so sunny and beautiful yesterday. Today's a little overcast and kind of humid. It's sunny and warm. You would never know this time last week was a winter hellscape here of just ice and misery. Yeah, last Friday we had to go to a doctor's appointment with my friend an hour north, and I'm going to insert the footage here because it was so beautiful in the town because they had like straight like actual snow and ice. Like it got way worse weather than we did, and the ride was pretty scary that morning getting there. It took us about 2 hours I think to make it to somewhere that's 45 minutes away because we would drive so slow and be so cautious because after like a certain town we passed, suddenly the road was just ice and there was like only like one lane open anyway. A lot of the exits were closed. It was a pretty scary ride, but she couldn't miss the appointment. It was a post-op one, and if she missed it, she wouldn't be able to get in for another month. So we're like, well, the roads should be okay enough, you know, to make it there, because we're thinking it was gonna be thought out more than it was, and it was not thought out as much. By the time we left the appointment, the roads were pretty clear and dry as a bone. And it was so weird how like some spots of the road were super dry, not a touch of ice, and then other spots were almost impassable. It was crazy. And of course the overpasses were all frozen, little bridges and stuff. It was a pretty hairy ride. And there were some spots where we're like, oh shit, are we gonna be able to make it? And then once we got into the city we were going to, it was so beautiful. Oh, it was so pretty. And it wasn't just ice on the road, there was like snow and stuff, and it was pretty clear on the roads. So you could drive around and there was plenty of people out. But by the time we left, everything had thawed out pretty good. But we stopped at our usual little rest stop we always stop at on the way home We just stopped there, grab a meat pie. It's kind of one of those like gas stations that has like gifts and a full like little restaurant in it and stuff. And this one is Cajun themed. It's called French Market, and it has meat pies, boudin, and that kind of stuff. And it has like really yummy food. Normally they could only heat up meat pies and like 2 other things that they could just like heat up because the water was shut off to the building. And they had a pipe burst, and you know, you could see when you walked in, there was ceiling tiles out. And so, okay, so there's no restrooms here. No biggie, we'll go to the gas station next door. No restrooms there either. Well, I guess they had a pipe burst. But we asked the girl at the checkout, we're like, hey, is there any, you know, that you know of anywhere that we could stop and use the bathroom? And she's like, no, because the whole parish doesn't have water. The whole parish water system was down. And I think they just like had turned it on like 2 days ago. And that was 3 days in. And they're like, yeah, we haven't had water for 3 days. Like even during the hurricane, I think we were out of water like 2 days. So it wasn't terrible, but they went probably a week without water. And that sucks because you don't realize how inconvenient that is. I mean, you can obviously have drinking water because you have water bottles and stuff. But when you don't have power to boil water if you needed it, yeah. And just mostly not be able to bathe and take showers and flush the toilet. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, as soon as you cross like the parish line, water's back on at the next rest stop. This trail mix kind of tastes like old lipstick. I'm not buying that brand again. It's the Slim Fast brand. They come out with trail mix and the flavors look so good. I was like, ooh yeah, it's just trail mix. I'm down. It's disgusting. Like the Gouda one is probably the worst tasting trail mix I've ever eaten. It tastes straight up like an old ass tube of lipstick. Like, you know how lipstick smells when it goes bad and it gets that Play-Doh-y smell? That is how the trail mix tastes. And this one's the pepper jack one, and it's a little better, but every now and then I get a bite of one that tastes like old lipstick. It's fucking disgusting. So yeah, Slim Fast, what the fuck? I don't know what made me pick it up. I just saw, ooh, yummy trail mix. I like trail mix, and I'm always looking for trail mixes that are healthier and don't have like all the little crackers and M&Ms and other stuff in it, but are also interesting and have a good flavor and not overly salted or, you know, have a lot of junk in them. And I was like, okay, this one's got a lot of protein and it's saying, you know, low carb, all this stuff. Sure, I'll check it out. It's disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Oh, like that piece was, oh, it's bitter. What's wrong with it? Oh no, it's so gross. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this. Cause some bites will be alright, and some bites are just, ooh, 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 no ma'am. What is wrong with it? Why does it taste like old lipstick? That is disgusting. It's got like these little cheesy poofs in it. It should be so good. And that's why I bought it. It has like these little cheese poofs that are kind of like the little crispy cheese bits, but they're poofy and they're round. I thought, oh, that sounds yummy. If it didn't taste like lipstick, it would have a really good flavor and be very spicy. Ooh, that's spicy. But yeah, no ma'am. No ma'am. That's going in the garbage. That's fucking gross. That is cursed. Absolutely cursed trail mix. Anyway, speaking of food, I observed some pictures of a charcuterie board that our friend did for our little Valentine's Day get-together dinner. Because we, you know how we do like our little friends dinners we've been doing? Well, we kind of had cut them out for a while. And for Valentine's Day, we decided to have one. And one of my friends brought the most beautiful charcuterie board. And the theme was like high-end, 5-star restaurant Valentine's Day, like rich people food. That charcuterie board was so good. I love a good meat and cheese board. I get real excited when I see that on a menu anywhere. I mean, they're always so overpriced. It's like $20, but I love me some fancy deli meats, apparently. Cheese, I'm a little iffy on. I don't like cheese much. So I'm a little picky with the cheese, but every now and then there's like one of those cheeses on the board that's like a fancy cheese that I really like. Like one restaurant around here does a Dijon cheese that's really good. And I love like the dill Havarti cheese. Oh, love it. But most of the time I just don't like cheese at all. So it's occasionally there's a flavor or type of cheese that I'm like, ooh, hell yeah. Normally I'm just, it's just too rich tasting and I'm just not into it. And I hate like the blue cheese or anything like that. I don't have that refined palate, I guess. Another one of our friends had made a pork roast and she did this plum sauce to go on it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Freaking plum sauce. oh, it complemented the roast so well. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on around here. I actually just spent like most this week in a PMS brain fog, miserable feeling, just not feeling too hot. So I've just been working mostly, and I'm just having a lot of bad dreams and stuff because I knew my dad's PET scan was coming up, and I was freaking out about it. And like, I knew he had the PET scan, I think Wednesday or Thursday, and he didn't call or text me afterwards. And I was like, okay, so either it's good news and he just forgot to call me because he does that, or it's bad news and he doesn't want to tell me because he also does that. So I was like, I don't want to call. I don't want to. So today's Saturday, and today he finally told me it was clear, but I think he had just gotten like the results yesterday, and he just texted me because he didn't want to wake me up this morning, but I called him back, and yeah, God, that was such a relief. I've had nightmares every single night since I knew the PET scan was coming up about it. Just horrible, horrible dreams. And like what's weird is in the dream, it's like, you know, what's happening is bad, but it's just like you're dealing with it and like going through day-to-day life with it, and just dream about like hospitals and, you know, horrible stuff like that. And then you wake up from it and you're like, what the fuck? Ugh, that was such a terrible, like, it's just like stress dream really is what it is. Just mentally anticipating bad news. And it was a horrible mindset to have. I didn't realize how freaked out I was. Aside from those dreams, that really like was like, yeah, subconsciously I was just losing my shit. And yeah, but when I saw the text this morning, I fully like just broke down crying. Jesus Christ, I can't talk about it. But I've never like done that, I don't think. Like had one of those reactions to anything like you see on TV when people do that, where they just like cry over good news. That was not a concept I even understood, feeling that kind of relief. I've never gotten that kind of good news, I guess. I don't know. You know how once you get going, it's like the waterworks just can't stop. I'm in like that right now. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I'd never really experienced that kind of emotion before, and it was scary. I was like, what's happening to me? Why is wetness coming from my eyeballs and I'm happy? Pumpkin was very confused. And she's still kind of confused. She's like, Mommy, you're happy, but you're crying. I don't know what to do. But I ate like crap through the snowstorm. I don't know what it is about bad weather, but like apparently we do hurricane snacks. Apparently I do winter storm snacks as well. I ate 2 bags of Chex Mix. I bought one of those family-sized things of gummies. Tore through that. Made myself sick. Apparently gummies make me sick now. That's fun. Well, gummies have always made me feel like crap. They're my favorite thing, but I ate way too many of them. And I'd also eaten chili, which, you know, chili doesn't sit well with anybody, I don't think. And my dumb ass is like, I'm gonna eat a huge bowl of chili, then I'm gonna eat gummies and Chex Mix, and then be like, why do I have heartburn? Why does my stomach not feel good? I'm trying to decide where I want to take my look. I don't know. It's not like I need to be like glam or anything. like how much makeup is too much for a pig roast? Like, what's the attire for this? Are we doing a Sunday best? Is this like business casual? Pig roast formal? Like, I'm just bored and killing some time, and I just feel like playing makeup for a minute, hanging out with you guys and chatting. I think I'm gonna take that warm brown just on the lid and do an all matte eye. What do you think? That sounds good to you? Okay, cool. Thanks. I do love a nice warm brown and just a warm brown smoky eye. Call me bored, but I like it. I don't care. But yeah, mostly I've just been spending the last few days just editing video. Just feeling like kind of crappy because of girl times. Just had the fatigue and brain fog this time. It's a mixed bag. I never know what I'm gonna get each month. Some months it's horrible cramps. Some months I'm exhausted. Some months I'm extremely emotional. So I had brain fog, extremely emotional, and just tired this time. But I didn't have terrible cramps. So like, okay, this is tolerable. I just want to curl up in a ball and cry. Curl up in a ball and cry the whole time. So there was that. But and my shoulder was bugging me. And I told you I was having issues with this shoulder. Like, did I tell you guys about that? Where I popped the shoulder and I don't know what I did, but I ended up getting like a really bad crick in this shoulder blade, and it went up my neck and gave me a headache, and it was awful. And I couldn't move my arm for like an hour. Well, this side was kind of acting up, but this one acts up all the time. I have arthritis over there because I had a pretty bad injury to this shoulder. So every now and then it gets a little mad. So it was just kind of bugging me. Not terrible, but just enough to bother me kind of thing, you know? It's usually from the way I'm sitting at my desk when I'm working, because I sit like this and just constantly have my arm in that one position. It gets real stiff and just aggravated feeling. But yeah, that's just super annoying when that happens. It's always on the weeks when I'm working at the computer and sitting in that same position, or sitting there holding my phone in a certain position for hours. Since I'm kind of weepy and emotional today, I'm definitely not gonna put on any eyeliner. That's not gonna go well. I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold from this palette. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, I had a makeup gig this week. That was fun. I got to do makeup for a boudoir photo shoot, which is something I haven't got to do in a good while. I've done a handful of boudoir shoots in my day, like makeup for them. Ooh, yeah, pop a shimmer on the inner center lid. Yep, that looks nice. Don't want a lot, I just want that little bit of to catch light in the middle. But anyway, I did a purple, plummy purple smoky eye for the shoot. I think I'm gonna recreate that look on myself just because it was so pretty and I loved it the way it came out. But I jumped between the Huda Retrograde palette and the Making Mauves palette from ColourPop, and it made a pretty look, and it was really fun. I don't think I can show you the photos from the shoot because it was for a boudoir shoot. So yeah, I hope they came out good. I haven't even seen them yet, but I think that's maybe the third or fourth boudoir shoot I've done makeup for. Like, I don't freelance anymore or do that. This was for my family member, so exceptions. There are a few people that I'll make exception do makeup for these days because I'm just over it, over the stress of doing makeup on people. But yep, that's about what's going on these days around here. Just glad the winter weather is over for now. We're getting the nice warm weather, and we're about 90 something days out from hurricane season. Yay. Yay. I think hurricane season starts like June 1st or something. It goes all the way to Thanksgiving. We usually don't have any issues until about fall time. I'm just pray that we don't have a hurricane season like last year. Another Laura. And I don't remember what the other ones were. There were so many. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want any more bad weather. And I'm tired of having to worry about having backup supplies and electricity, and it's too much. Too much. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my skin though and speed through that and just get that done. And yeah, I'll show you the finished look and chat with you in a minute. I'm just gonna do a time lapse on the rest of this because I don't really have anything else to say. I'm done talking for now. Alright, and I am done with my makeup. I just gotta throw some pants on and I'm ready to go because I'm just wearing shorts right now. I just finished off with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip and Chill. I love this color. I love it. I love brown lipstick. We know that, especially a vampy brown. And I feel like there's something a little more wearable about a vampy lip when it's in more of a brown tone. Like you can kind of pull it off a little easier. I don't know. It just doesn't feel quite as bold, but you still get that vampiness, right? And why is my hair so curly and like perfect looking? How did that happen? I slept with my hair in a bun. And it actually didn't do like a weird bump in it for once and looks cool. Sometimes I get lucky. And that's why I love that little hair waver so much, is on the days that my hair is being a bitch and I get a weird bump in it from sleeping with it in a bun, I can just go through it with my hair waver. Problem solved. Anyway, this is my look for today. Waterproof mascara. But yeah, we're gonna leave about an hour and stop by the gas station, grab some sodas because your girl don't drink and I don't have any sodas at the house. I'm gonna quit buying soda. That's a thing that we're trying out recently, or well, this week. Is we're gonna stop buying Cokes for the house because we've been buying like Coke Zero and drink way too much of it and not enough water, and I basically will have a coffee all day and then have Coke Zero in the evening with dinner and not drink water. So yeah, I'm just gonna quit buying the Cokes because don't you try to take my coffee. That's a fight right there. But I can live without the Coke Zeros. But I figured we made the kind of deal, me and my husband's like, okay, so if we go out to dinner or we go somewhere, we can have a soda. That'll be our treat. But we're not gonna buy them for the house anymore. Also, I'm really tempted to try out HelloFresh. I think I'm gonna subscribe to that because I need to cook more at home. And I'm just really burnt out on the stuff that I cook. And yet, we're gonna do tomorrow, we're gonna clean out the pantry because my pantry is a nightmare. And I still need to like finish up the closet clean out stuff, and yeah, I got a lot I need to do and just have not had any motivation or will to do it, but now I'm feeling pretty good. So I think I'm gonna at least do some stuff around the house tomorrow and try to be a productive human. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm just gonna go put the rest of my clothes on and yeah. What are you doing? Are you sitting on the couch, Orm? Goofy girl. What are you doing? You know I'm about to leave, huh? You mad? Are you mad? You mad, little bro? Oh, you're so cute. What a pretty puppy. She's embarrassed. Alright, get ready to leave. I just put my jacket on. I got these little pins online. Aren't they cute? Little bee pins. They got my little Fields of Nephilim pin. Oh, why won't you focus, huh? Yeah, and I got some more bee pins over here. I love them. I got them off Shein. I ordered just a shit ton of bee jewelry. That's really crappy, but I did it. Anyways, I decided to change my lip because I'm gonna be eating, so I don't want to have to touch up my lipstick. So I just threw like a little bit of lip liner and Max Spice. And I'm gonna put this lip gloss on if I can get it open. This is the Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss from e.l.f. in the shade Mint Chocolate, yeah. It's a nice gloss. It's like a nice purse gloss. It's not too dissimilar from Mocha Twist, honestly. A little more sheer. I don't know. I have to compare them. I'm gonna stick that in my little bee purse. Also from Shein. Not great quality, but super cute, right? And so yeah, gonna stop and get a soda on the way. Just run to the gas station and yeah, go get something to eat because I'm starving. Like, you ever had those days where you're like fine, not really eating much, and then you have a day where you're like, fuck, I'm hungry, I want to eat everything. I've been like that today, but not until like this afternoon. Like, I was fine this morning, had my smoothie and all that, and suddenly I'm just like, I'm hungry. And I also have a headache because I cried, and I don't know what it is, but I get like horrible like sinus headaches when I cry. I think that's kind of normal. I've taken 2 Tylenol and it's not done nothing. Anyway, I'm not gonna let that put a damper on my day. Oh, the sun is coming out. You know, it is 80 degrees today. 80 degrees. I can't believe like this time last week we were freezing and everything was ice. Can't believe it. The sun looks really nice. But yeah, I'm about to go hop in the car and head over to our friends to eat some foods because I'm starving. I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat.